From the depths of madness rises Carnage, the unrelenting symbiote with limitless rage and deadly precision, ready to tear through anything in its path. Opposing him is Lucy, a force of skill, speed, and cunning, who won't back down from even the most monstrous threat. When these two collide, the world trembles. Every strike, every move could be their last. Get ready for the ultimate showdown where only one will survive. Section 1. Carnage, the unstoppable symbiote. Carnage was born from the offspring of the alien symbiote, Venom, and bonded with the psychotic killer Cletus Cassidy, creating a being of pure chaos and unmatched brutality. Unlike Venom, Carnage has no moral compass, no hesitation, only destruction, and in the comics he has battled entire superhero teams including Spider-Man and the Avengers, leaving catastrophic damage everywhere he goes. Carnage possesses immense superhuman strength, capable of lifting over 70 tons on land, while his symbiote flexibility lets him exceed this in other environments. And in combat, he moves even faster than Spider-Man, dodging attacks and delivering blinding strikes that overwhelm multiple opponents in seconds, with every punch or tendril attack carrying chaotic force strong enough to rip through concrete, metal, and armored enemies. His body itself is a weapon thanks to his shape-shifting symbiote, which can transform into bladed tendrils, axes, hammers, whips, and razor spikes that extend dozens of feet, pierce steel, slice through reinforced armor, or even form shields and massive constructs mid-battle. Carnage can cling to any surface and fight across walls, ceilings, and entire city blocks, using his environment brutally, smashing enemies through buildings, tearing apart structures, and turning debris into deadly weapons. His durability and healing factor are terrifying. Bullets, explosions, and even catastrophic injuries can't keep him down, as the symbiote absorbs damage and regenerates in seconds, allowing him to survive extreme assaults from heroes like Spider-Man and Venom simultaneously. The bond between Cassidy and the symbiote amplifies rage and unpredictability, letting Carnage stretch or split his biomass into multiple attacking appendages, or even temporary clones, to strike many enemies at once. Carnage doesn't need weapons because his body is the weapon, forming blades, spikes, hammers, and massive constructs capable of tearing through metal structures. In major comic arcs like Absolute Carnage and Maximum Carnage, he reaches his most terrifying level, absorbing symbiote energy, multiplying his power, overwhelming entire teams of heroes, and becoming a near unstoppable threat. In combat, Carnage is chaos incarnate, fast, relentless, and unpredictable, striking from every direction with razor tendrils while adapting instantly to attacks, closing distances in seconds, and turning the battlefield into a violent symbiote storm, where his rage only makes him stronger the longer the fight continues. Section 2. Lucy, the Queen of Invisible Destruction. Lucy, whose real name is Kaide, is far more than a fighter. She is a biological weapon born from evolution itself. As a powerful Diclonius, Lucy possesses terrifying psychic arms known as vectors, invisible telekinetic limbs capable of slicing through almost anything in their path. Feared by humanity and relentlessly hunted by governments throughout the story of Elfen Lied, Lucy grows up surrounded by cruelty and isolation, transforming her into one of the most dangerous beings alive. Her signature power, the vectors, extend from her body at incredible speeds and can stretch several meters, effortlessly slicing through steel, crushing bodies instantly, and striking faster than the human eye can track, allowing her to control multiple vectors at once and attack from several directions simultaneously. These vectors move with lethal precision, often stopping bullets and missiles mid-air before they can reach her. And in many scenes, entire squads of soldiers armed with automatic weapons are eliminated within seconds because her vectors move faster than gunfire itself. The telekinetic strength behind these invisible arms is immense, capable of ripping armored soldiers apart, snapping bones instantly, crushing reinforced steel doors, and tearing apart military equipment with ease, meaning Lucy barely needs to move. She simply gestures, and the vectors perform the massacre. They also function as an almost perfect defense system, forming an invisible barrier around her that automatically intercepts incoming attacks such as bullets, explosives, and melee strikes, forcing any opponent to somehow survive the deadly storm of vectors before even reaching her. As a Diclonius, Lucy also possesses enhanced durability and endurance, allowing her to keep fighting through injuries with relentless determination while continuing to attack and defend at the same time. Beyond raw power, Lucy excels at psychological warfare, maintaining a terrifying calm while her enemies panic in confusion because they cannot even see what is killing them. In her most powerful state, Lucy's vector range expands dramatically, letting her attack enemies from far greater distances while maintaining full control over multiple vectors simultaneously. At this peak level, she can devastate large areas with ease, eliminating entire groups of soldiers in moments and turning the battlefield into a silent massacre where opponents fall apart before they even realize the fight has begun. When chaos meets psychic precision, the battle between Carnage and Lucy turns into a brutal test of endurance. Lucy's invisible vectors give her unmatched speed and range, slicing enemies before they can react. But Carnage's symbiote grants insane regeneration, adaptability, and overwhelming durability. Even torn apart, he can reshape, recover, and attack from multiple directions, thriving in prolonged chaos. Once he closes the distance, his relentless aggression and symbiote weapons give him the edge, making the battlefield his. Winner, Carnage.